What if Naruto was Otsutsuki? I left off at them at the Great Ninja War. And like I said, I told you guys to always think that he has his still release on, because he always does. So yeah, just make sure you guys got that. So right now, the Obito and Orochimaru and who else was it? Orochimaru and Kabuto are getting that sage mode and extracting DNA from the Sound 4 with their no Gekigenkais, the one to mix people together, like in the body, like really down below, like mix your cells together. I forget its name, but yeah. And they activate the sage mode. And they resurrect all the tail beasts and all that. Kutskis again. And Madara. And everything like that. So, that's whenever everybody is about to go through a whole war. And white Zetsus have been popping out of the ground and all that. Wow, that dude with black lightning's fighting the two brothers that have the Nine Tails chakra in them. And all that, and he knows he counted every word he said every time he said it, which I think is too much, man. My cat's on my lap. Comes in here every day and annoys me. But yeah. The dude, Naruto is in the area where all the Sand Shinobi were. So the dude, the Raikages, like the third Raikage, I think, comes up with lightning style and piercing, pretty much. He's flying through, and he tries to pierce Naruto, but before this dude can cover him in this, like, rubber ball, Naruto grabs him by the hand with taking no damage, flipping him over, and makes a Rasengan. Because he was taught the Rasengan, and he never used it. And this is where you add fire release into it. It hits him and makes a huge explosion of fire. Of course, the Raikage can survive this because he's seen him get hit with a wind style Rasengan shooting it. And he can, like, survive stuff. He stands up and he rushes back over. Naruto block him with his arm with it's not piercing him. That's where he comes up with steel style, grabbing his arms, covering him in steel, cutting guillotine, cutting down on the move on his arms and ripping them off. But because he is a resurrection, so it will come back to him. And he knows this. So this is they just learned this. So everybody gets told to capture them, not destroy them. And that's when Naruto jumps back saying Earth style. Whenever he does this, he tells everybody else with Earth style to come over here, and they use Earth style mud, like liquid mud or liquid seal and everything, trying to cover him up. But he runs up, slicing through them, and attacks Naruto. This is when Naruto says, "Okay, then." He takes his eye and absorbs the Raikage's, like, lightning mode, and that's whenever he takes all the lightning and shoot it back into his chest while putting liquid onto him. Liquid metal, capturing him in a ball. What's up? Oh, that's what's outside. I'll go let it in. Give me a second. The wish was to get defeated from Baki, to taste defeat, because I would just say he's the only Hokage that never died from a battle. Which, I think the second Hokage didn't. No, I think the second Hokage did. But yeah, I'll just say that. So he turns into dust, and Naruto knows that. And that's when Naruto gets the idea to absorb them and all that. But he can't absorb them because they'll just regenerate and all that. Everybody's getting captured and all that. That's whenever the pretty much Ten Tails pops out in its incomplete form, but it's still strong, with it shooting BG bombs at everybody. Naruto's been absorbing a whole bunch of them while he's in the One Tails. Wait, did I say they got the One Tails? I'll say they just siphon chakra. Yeah. While he's flying around and grabbing them. Well, I'll say people are putting up mud walls to block them, but they're gigantic. So yeah. And now this is when Naruto combines all of them after 20 of them, and it's times 2 of that. So it'll be 40 strong ones. And he grabs his arm, stabs his legs into the ground using steel style, and he shoots it off in a big cannon. Boom. Hits it, sends it back. This is whenever Madara Chipak drops down, and his eyes have the Rinnegan, and he has the Sage mode and all that. But that's whenever Naruto can dodge all these attacks and all that. This is whenever he go full mode, his horns get black on them and everything. And that's whenever he touches one of the truth-seeking orbs and absorbs it, and that's whenever he can actually use them. He created one. The only one that would do it was Mama, because she stays in all the time that she has to go, anytime she has to go, and she's annoying. But yeah, Madara comes down with the Sage mode, or in his like Rinnegan Eye. But he starts using plant release, pretty much. I'm not gonna kill him off instantly like they did him and all that. So how they made Kaguya come in so quickly, that's why I made him turn into this earlier. I think he came in where he was in his second form. But yeah, this is where he uses Sage Art, Storm Release, using storms, striking down people and shooting lasers, destroying stuff. But right now, pretty much, and Sasuke and Itachi jumps up. Sasuke comes down with Amaterasu Chidori with poison. Then he slices him, with Itachi coming down using Amaterasu Chidori also, but with Amaterasu Feather Chidori, shooting out 100 of them, burning him. But what he does is that he pulls his chakra off of him, taking it off with him. And because he's smart and he's really resourceful, this is where Naruto takes his Jutsu orb, but this one uses Sage Art, Storm Style, the one that shoots really fast out of his mouth. It hits it and it breaks. But that's whenever Naruto instantly grabs it, absorbs it, and because he has the Rinnegan too and all that, the whole thing of him turning into a shadow doesn't work on him. And he takes it and he makes a blade out of it. This blade is able to cut down Jutsu arms, apparently. I'm using that apparently because Jutsu arms are supposed to nullify any jutsus, but it didn't nullify that. That's when Hashirama comes in from Orochimaru. This is wood golem with Sasuke making his Susanoo with lightning, Tachi making his Susanoo with fire, and Amaterasu's and everything like that. That's when you see Naruto say whatever, but this is whenever Obito comes up behind Naruto and stabs him through the heart he uses Jutsu orbs with a whole bunch of Sage Art into it, stabs him through the heart. Why I say they have a whole bunch of Sage mode and everything is where it can pierce the armor of the steel style, and it can actually go into his skin by having Sage chakra into it. That's when Sasuke blacks out for no reason and all that. But now they're in front of the Chase the Six Paths. And what's going to happen is that the Nine Tails gets told to follow Naruto, and that since Naruto actually can use Jutsu orbs and stuff like that, but whenever Sasuke gets another Rinnegan Sharingan in the other eye, still having Susanoo and everything. But what I'm gonna say is that Naruto gets the ability to use other Gekigenkais by, he tells the old man to, instead of putting the seal on him, he'll eat the seal and it'll give him more powers. The old man agrees. And that's when he comes back out with, this time, Madara turning into getting sucked away and all that. Kaguya comes out. But Naruto can already fly and all that, and he's already amped up a lot more. Like, if his chakra was like a Otsutsuki's chakra, like, the one in the movies already, amped up by Nine Tails chakra, I'll say the full Nine Tails, or the full Nine Tails was just some loyal chakra was taken away, and Sage Six Paths chakra and all that, so he'll be amped up a lot. This is whenever he flashes with Kaguya using her bone killing ash technique, with Naruto doing the same thing. This is whenever Sasuke would appear, but to Naruto's eye, Sasuke stopped time and moved, because I'll say if you can stop time, then the other person that can stop time can see it. That's my excuse, or because they're brothers and all that. And he comes in with a Amaterasu Chidori, hitting Kaguya's arm, hurting her, and all that. But this is whenever she takes him to another dimension, and she uses the giant Jutsu orb But instead of them just getting out of there, um, Naruto would absorb it, reconstruct it in his hands, and shoot it back out. Then they'll get out of the dimension. And this is whenever Naruto uses his fishing rod to hit the Tintail and rip out chakra from it, getting the tail beast back and all that, but the Tintail's still there. I would weaken Kaya, and all of them will do the pact with him, and he uses lava release, Rasengan stream, and everything. This move was supposed to restrain them, and that's whenever they are both going to activate the Rennie Sharingan to make the meteor thing trapper in it. This is whenever they'll teleport in, touch her, making a giant one over it, and teleport back out. And then it's pretty much a gigantic, even bigger than it was the first time. It's twice the size of the first moon. I'll say that. And it gets sent up and she's sealed. They do the whole fight, but it ends up with Sasuke, ends up with him losing the arms, but instead of Sasuke leaving the village, because he stayed in the village, he didn't do that, he would stay. And this one you're cut to in the future, not too long, where they're not 30 and have kids, but younger, with a Baruto, but of course older and all that. Not older, but I mean like earlier, and Sadara. But Sadara has Baruto has Byakugans. Wait, no. He would have the same abilities as Otsutsuki's, but he won't have an infinite age, because Naruto seems like he won't age forever, because Otsutsuki's can practically live forever if they keep on eating chakra fruits. But you see him activate his fishing pole with Sadara activating her Tomoe Sharingan. And Naruto's teaching him how to take chakra from people. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it off. Thank you for watching the series. I already been making another series that you guys seem to like. It's called What If Naruto Had the Sun God's Eye. I came up with that name. But I will I'll make him a reincarnation of somebody else. Also, it's going to be Sir Escanor if you watch this far.